Hey guys, welcome back to another video in SugarPinkDIY. My name is Brenda, and in this video I want to share with you guys how you can decorate some Halloween cookies. And there's many ways that you can incorporate your cookies into your Halloween celebrations or party. For example, you can have them already decorated and then just give them to your guests. Or you can also set up a table and have like an activity table with the cookies without being decorated yet, some icings and some sprinkles, so your guests can go ahead and decorate them themselves. So it's a nice activity for kids, your cousins, your friends, or anyone that you might invite to your parties. So I really hope you like them, and now let's go on to the video. Alrighty guys, so for the first cookie, just outline it completely using your lilac icing. Then with the black icing, fill the ribbon part as well as the heel. Then once these are dry, use your lilac icing to cover the entire cookie with it, and use a searing needle to spread the icing evenly. Then add the sole as well as the buckle, and then if you want, you can also add a small highlight using the white icing. For the following cookie, just fill it in completely with black. Then once this is dry, add the small details, for example the body shape and the wings. For its eyes, just add 2 white dots and 2 small black dots in the center. Then I came up with the idea of adding a little bit of lilac to its wings and then spreading it even, or kind of combining them to make it look more decorated. Cookie number 3 is also super easy, and for this you'll only need 2 colors, so pink icing and white. So cover the entire cookie with pink, and once it's dry, add the spider web details using the white icing and just follow the same shape of the cookie to make the spider web. For the following cookie, we'll also only need 2 icings. So outline your entire cookie using one of the icings. Once it is dry, fill it in completely. Then using the second color or the second icing, add the details. So for example, I added RIP or rest in peace, as well as a outline to make the cookie look more decorated or give it a 3D look. The following cookie is one of my favorites, so I started off by outlining the cookie with white icing. Once it was dry, I filled it in completely. Then I added a small mouth and 2 eyes, as well as a bow tie using a different color. Lastly, I used powder food coloring to add some blush to its cheeks. This cookie looks a lot like the first cookie we decorated, except that this one is a hat instead of a boot. So I started by filling this part with pink, then I filled the entire cookie using the black icing, and once this was dry, I added the details with lilac, so for example the buckle, as well as I added a small highlight using the white icing. As for the following cookie, I really liked how this one turned out in the end. So I started off by outlining the entire cookie with white icing, as well as adding the details, for example the eyes and the nose. Then I went ahead and filled the eyes and the nose using black icing. Once again, I covered the entire cookie using the same color that I used for the outline, so in this case the white icing. Then I used the needle to spread it out even and make sure that everything was covered completely. Using the black icing, I added the mouth as well as some flowers on its forehead using other colors, so for example pink and lilac, as well as in the end I added some blush to its cheeks using the powder food coloring. The final cookie is the easiest of them all, so I started off by outlining the cauldron with the black icing. As for the potion, I used the lilac icing, and once it was dry, I filled it in completely using that same icing. For the rest of the cookie, I just filled it in with black, and using the needle, I spread out the icing evenly to make sure that everything was covered. And that was it. Alright friends, and this is how my cookies ended up looking in the end. I really liked how they turned out, especially because we only used 4 colors. And these colors were also different from the ones that we normally use for Halloween. So for example, we normally use black, green, orange, and purple. But in this case, I decided to go ahead and use white, pink, lilac, and black. So you can also choose just 4 colors to decorate all of your cookies. Or if you want to make your cookies a little bit more colorful, you can use as many colors as you want. Alright guys, and this was it for today's ideas. I hope you liked them, I hope you enjoyed them, and I really hope that these ideas were helpful in case you want to incorporate them into your Halloween parties. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of the following projects. And see you on the following video. Bye guys!